When we talk about sitting back and watch the power of righteousness, the call is to alert the public that something monumental is about to happen. That some principles that are seemingly foreign to some minds is going to find a way to break out and continue in a greater capacity of exposing and reflecting to the necessity to cause an awakening, and from that, an action. And so when we talk about a system that has failed and you want to change it and create or develop or install a system that works, maybe even using the same system, but employing those principles that have been lacking, that will finish it, make it a whole wonderful thing. And that means building on all of that others have contributed throughout its existence, not taking anything away from anybody that has contributed anything worth saving or that's real to the cause, and just taking it from where we're at to the finish line, or should I say cross the finish line. Well, in order to do that, we got to engage the people, all of the people. Everybody must know that they got a benefit, and they must recognize that this is something that's good. What I mean, when we think about owning stock, when we think about Wall Street and we talk about the markets and stuff like this, you're looking at your portfolio and trying to see what is it like today. And those who managing and those who are out there making money know of the game that's played. And so when you're making money, it might be causing pain and suffering to others. But the key is making money. Because with choice, the substitute is money, which allows you to reach a certain measure of joy. Really, this is what they're trying to pursue. Joy. Having money to do the things that you want to do, the things that require money to do. Maybe like travel, maybe like to dress good, ride good, show off good, wear jewelry, all that kind of stuff. You know, that comes from having money. And when you do these things, drunk and drugs and women and men and stuff like this, you're seeking something. And what you're really seeking, money gives you a false reality. Because it goes, but joy lasts forever. It goes. You have to keep on, and then it brings with it its garbage. But when you are really look here, really in having joy and experiencing joy, like the athletes, those are the people usually who get a chance to say we're having fun and getting paid on top of it. And there are others. But for everybody, for the ditch diggers, for those who stock the shelves, for those who manage whatever they're managing, for everything that people engage themselves in, and all of the people that's in it, each of them experiencing the joy of their lives. That's heaven. You know, even housing and stuff like this, that's what we talk about, mansions. Hey, because we can't build anything less than a mansion. Who built a slop house? No one. This is about the greatest. You see? Now, and everybody is doing their thing. Now, when we talk about the other stuff that we talk about, like education, healthcare, stuff like that, it's the same thing. It's the greatest. Why? Because you got the best of creation. Creating. Good God. I'm telling you, this is the life. And this is why you get the peace and the prosperity. This is why you have freedom. This is why your dreams come true. It's everybody. It's like one for all and all for one. That's right. Now, that is the righteous choice, and that is coupled with humans learning that if you want that joy, there ain't but one way to get it, and that is to be in unison with the joy maker. It's like husband and wife. It's like married. Got a vision, and this is what it's all about. Now, here we go. And you know, it's like being married. Let me tell you, I just made this a thought. I got this thought. It is like a marriage. You ever think about people who come together and they are progressive and they want to go someplace, but then find out that they're on separate paths? You've seen some guy like in politics. They're married. One is a Republican, the other a Democrat. Sometimes they on TV debating what's coming up in the election, who's right and who's wrong. And you know, you get hell going friction right there. And you're still talking. You're trying to pretend like everything is okay. But let's come on back to the normal, everyday you and I. We don't want to go one way, we want to go another. That's something. I mean, that is something. You don't want to be in a situation like that. That's a headache. Well, what if it's a situation where one is growing spiritually? I mean, truly growing. I'm not talking about hearing some scriptures. I'm talking about being used by the power, understand the power, and right on with the right on. And another one is still out there far with that kind of understanding. And so it is not that they are against that understanding. Yeah, they're against that understanding. They're actually against it. It's like the other choice. And you know what the other choice is. The other choice is anti the righteous choice. Now it's you're not interested in that. And then somebody will, well, this is well, good. Why can't that other action be the righteous action? Because of the fruit. What is it about? Anyway, what I want us to spend time thinking and talking about is the process whereby everyone gets a career of their choosing. Now, we already got a system set up, you know, the employment system, the education system, and all of that. But we've got to make it upgraded to accommodate everyone. Everyone. So, spend some time discussing that with one another so everybody can have it on their mind. So everyone could have already given it some thought. So when the time comes to, you know, really get down and see things happening, you get an input, you would have given it some thought. And so it would make it easier when you hear the truth to understand it, because it would have run through your mind one way or another. All right? So let me see. If you got any questions, write them down in the comments, and I'll answer them in the next presentation. Is that all right? All right. So next time, sit back and watch the righteousness do its thing.